Greetings. It is December 28th, 2016. This is the second footage. I did a 10-minute video, just uploaded it to my computer and decided it's too long. Might be fine for journalists or academics or students doing whatever, advanced research, but for the general YouTube viewing public, got to keep it 3 minutes or less. So this has gone through several major evolutions since the previous footage, starting with the fact that I had, I cut off the entire left half, which is now a separate undrawn piece of paper, which may or may not get drawn as a second panel, making it a diptych. I may decide to scratch that idea, just keep this as a singular work. First I did some stitching with this will be very hard to see, kind of a thread that's almost it's kind of beige, very hard to make out, and stitched on 1, 2, 3, 5 buttons, which will be hard to see also, but take my word for it. I chose them because actually their coloration kind of blended in almost too well. There's one large one up there on one of these teeth. And then there's this one here, which I don't know what it was from, but there it is. And then I stitched on yellow twine, which I think it took me 15 minutes to actually get the twine through the eye of a needle. It was a challenge. Anyway, it's there, kind of giving it a metaphoric view of, kind of ships. All sorts of ships have rope. So then I was able to recycle a bunch of mats from small pencil drawings that I did around, I think, 1990 and 91 in Puget Sound, of a sailboat, freighter ships in Puget Sound and so on. I had taken those drawings out of the mats last winter, I guess it was, and the drawings were collaged onto a kind of multi-image drawing that I had begun in 2015 that I completed last winter, a double portrait of Sir Herbert Reed, the late great British art historian. That was exhibited at the Seattle Convention Center last May and June, I think it was. So I had the mat sitting here, and they were already in these kind of curved shapes. I had to cut ends here and there to get them to fit. I'm at 3 minutes 15 seconds here, so I better continue on. Tally ho, man. I had one already cut apart proof of the linoleum block print of the murdered French Jewish background surrealist poet, anti-Nazi activist, writer of thousands of radio commercials between the wars, literary, music and art critic Robert Desnos, in English, American English pronunciation, so I used some black and white sections, collaged them on here, because in my linoleum block print of Desnos, some of his poems are all about the sea. We have kind of like starfish and fish and so on. And then I actually cut apart one good color proof, because I really wanted this on here in the lower left. Then since I already cut that apart, some of the here's a proof that's intact. So we've got kind of this greenish blue, red Desnos there, black and white areas kind of around his shoulders and upper torso and there, and so there you have it. I'm almost at 5 minutes. So, well, I've managed to cut it in half from the previous footage. And I'm going to be printing a photo I found in the website of the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum in D.C., and I'm going to do a drawing of a young man who was a passenger on the ship who was murdered at the Auschwitz-Birkenau death camp complex, and we'll see how that turns out to complete the drawing. There you have it. 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Voila.